Okay, hi, good evening. Welcome to another Monday Night Live at Cafe Gratitude. Well, come on, you guys. This is being filmed. It goes all over the world. Let them know there are people here. Welcome to another Monday Night Live at Cafe Gratitude. Thank you. Honestly, I love that so much. My name is Shea, and I'm the organizer and the host of this event, and tonight I'll actually also be interviewing. This is a new format we're just kind of playing with for Monday Night Live. Our first sort of guinea pig for this test is Blake Bertling. He's an NLP master practitioner, and not only an NLP master practitioner, but my NLP master practitioner. So y'all might end up finding out a little bit more about me than you wanted to know as this evening progresses, because I might get some free therapy out of it, who knows. So there's only a few new people here tonight, so I'm just going to be really brief. You'll get enough of me in the next hour, I'm sure. If you're new and you enjoy the evening, please sign up for my newsletter. Right now, all I use it for is to send out links to the previous presenter. You also get access to the entire past presenter archive, and you'll get updates on who's coming. That's really all. So I love your support, and I love to see you guys signing up for the newsletter. And if you want to support us in other ways, we do have a small health center down in Santa Rosa, and you can come find out information about what our modalities are at that point. Couple of cool things coming up. I want to announce that we just got Bunny Berry to be one of our speakers. So if any of you are familiar with rawfu.com, here's the new magazine she's putting out, Raw Fu. Think of Kung Fu, but Raw Fu instead. And I have to just say, I loved her even before this issue came out. And the reason I love her because of this issue is that I'm a new contributing author in the Raw Fu magazine. I'm on the editing staff now. Very all right. Thank you, Bunny. So check it out, rawfu.com. She does these amazing 100-day raw food challenges. She's getting people raw all over the country, all over the world, with tons of support. And this is her new magazine. So check it out. It's awesome. Just want to tell you who's coming up in the next month. Next week on the 20th, we have John Kohler. John Kohler's Discount Juicers John is what I call him. He's got the two websites, livingfoods.com and also discountjuicers.com. He also is putting on Santa Rosa's first ever Raw Health Expo. So that will be the weekend of the 25th and the 26th. The lineup is already really shaping up quite amazingly, and you can find out more information on the website, which I believe is rawhealth.com or rawhealthexpo.com. So please check that out. He'll be talking about the expo, of course, and also how to stay raw while traveling. July 27th, one of my favorite people on the planet, Kevin Gianni, is coming back. He's a Renegade Health TV computer show star, renegadehealth.com. And he was here earlier in the year, and this time he's going to actually be talking about how to be a leader in the natural health movement. I've been on conference calls where he does this information, and it's amazing. So please, whether it's natural health or anything else, you're trying to learn different ways of promoting yourself, you're trying to learn all the different tricks that the internet has to offer, it's an amazing talk. Okay, here's where I might need your help. August 3rd, I have a late notice cancellation. I'm booked to the end of the year, so to have a cancellation that short notice, I'm freaking out. So if any of you have any suggestions, any ideas, or just anybody you'd like to hear, I will Google their arse and get them in here, so please let me know. And on August 10th, Edward Mills, and he is a law of attraction life coach, and he's going to be doing the human energy systems and their connection with raw food. So that's going to be interesting. So, Blake Bertling, just a little bit of information about him before we get started. His topic tonight is the road to the authentic self. He's an NLP master practitioner, and he's in NLP, if you don't know, stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. He's been doing that since 1997 and a master practitioner since 1998. The focal point of his work, he believes, is assisting people in coming to peace with themselves and their place in the world. This coming to peace allows people to go through a looking glass, which leads to their authentic self, a place where anything is possible. So I'm going to introduce Blake now and let him say a few things about himself, and then we'll start seeing where this interview goes. Oh, you got your own. Sorry.
I got my own. feel like I'm in a Baptist church in the South with all these little fans going.
And the fanning.
Yeah, the fanning over there, back there. It's great. So thank you all for coming here. And generally, I am a trainer or facilitator. I'm not really a public speaker. That's why Shea and I are kind of doing this. So I really like to work with you guys and have you guys be a part of this whole thing. Remember, I don't know how many people here, 30 or so people, whatever. There's a lot more brains and heart and soul out there than there is right here. So bring some stuff, whatever you got. You got any questions, anything like that. I want you all to leave with at least a little something today. When you go to a car dealership, you're going to buy tires, you expect to walk out with tires. You all came here to learn a little something about the authentic self, and I want you to walk out of here with some of that, if not a lot of it. Because I know one thing, if we are our authentic self, it's going to be a really great world.
Okay, so, can I check how we met? Sure. Okay, so I first met Blake on my table. So what I do for a living is I'm a colon hydrotherapist.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I got permission. So I initially met Blake on my table, and we did some work together for a while. And then one night he came into my office. We had an evening appointment. He came into my office and he sat down and he looked at me and he said, "I think you need me more than I need you." And I didn't know what he did. So I was like, "What do you do?" And so he told me, and out of the generosity of his heart, at that point he was doing 2-hour sessions and we only had an hour together. So we sat down, and in an hour, and we also booked the next morning at it was like a Saturday at 7 a.m. so he could fit me in before his client started. But in our first hour together, I honestly can say that I shifted and moved more in who I am than in 10 to 12, if not 15 years of pretty regular counseling. I'm not quite sure how to exactly explain what happened. I know that it was enough to make me decide to continue going back on a weekly basis, which I did for about a year and a half maybe. And even though I was completely inadequate at explaining what was happening in the sessions, because my clients were asking me, I still have a lot of regular clients, and they watched me go through this period of transformation where they were continuously asking me, "Well, what does he do? What's he doing to you? Like, what is NLP? Were you guys just talking?" And I didn't know really how to explain what NLP was. I just knew that it was working, and my clients knew that it was working. Didn't I pretty much single-handedly stock your client aquarium for the first,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, they were...
Thanks you over there, too.
Without even knowing how to say what was happening, people saw me change and started signing up, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So this is my opportunity to just say, Blake, what is NLP?
Well, I think the first thing when Shea said she came in and didn't know exactly what I did, I'm going to tell you exactly what I do, and this may not relate to NLP. When I look around the room, I see people, and I start to see, who they are as their authentic self. It just starts to happen, whatever's going on. And then, you can't hear me okay? I'll speak a little louder. Thank you. You guys all right? So anybody not hear me when I said that? Okay, people in the back. So the first thing I do, which is not necessarily NLP related, is I just start to get an idea of who this person's authentic self is, who they are. If they were totally in their power, what would they be? What would they look like? What would they think like? What would they see? And then that's really where it starts. And then the NLP can actually start. NLP is just a lot of techniques. They're very good. They're very powerful. I don't want to put down therapy, anything like that, but I think Shea said 10 to 12 sessions might equal one. I've heard that many, many times.
So 10, 12 years for me.
Wow. Okay.
I was ready.
She was primed up, which I was saying to you right there. A lot of times, people go to a certain therapy, they'll go into somebody, and they'll get these great changes. Remember, it's not always the last person you see. There might have been 10 or 12 healers before that led to this, and don't discount them. There's a whole process that we need to go through that is not just one person, one all-star. I'm just one kind of healer, and I have my little genre that I do, and I think I'm pretty good at it. Starting NLP, started in the 70s, a guy named Richard Brandler, John Grinder,